hello and welcome to Physics Games. Today's point of interest is Modern House 15. This is a difficulty tier 2 POI and can be obtained from the trader for a clear or fetch quest. I'm going to crush them and plop. So let's get stuck into this beauty. We've got a mailbox out the front with a bit of paper in it. Let's go for a bit of a tour. We're going to go past the front entrance here where we kind of go in through the garage. We can see the light poking through there. Can't get that trash can. But if we do go round the side of this lovely POI, we have a cement mixer, which is always good fun and useful. We're going to be heading up above all of these things later. But this is where it gets interesting. Oh, hang on. Before it gets interesting with this person over there, let's see if we got an egg today. Come on. No. Ow, no egg today. But the moment we cross this threshold, then this person is on attack and they are going to be coming at me, maybe with some friends too. So let's try and see if they path into the water. No, they do come round. Someone's broken through a door there or something and they're going to keep coming at me. You know, it's worth, for sure, a tip here for sure, is to wait for them to come to you. They might be running, they might be walking, but I don't want to walk across this little bit here. We'll be showing you later because today we're not only going to do some cheese, we're also going to be looking at the level editor at detail of this POI to see the intricacies of it and why it is so a little bit odd and needs a little bit of updating. Because we can walk across over here. Oh, I'll just grab this grill. No one seems to be coming out. Obviously, there should be someone in here. They're a beast. I'm going to get my bow and arrow out. I'm going to crush them and plop. We've got them straight away. Why did they not run at me? Well, I will show you that at the end of this video. There's a couple of cupboards in here, which is very nice. Pick up a few chairs, go for a swim. And then if you come in here, possibly cupboards, possibly some of these things, but we definitely have a little food pile. Yummy, yum, yum. So we're out of there and we're going to continue going around, wrenching our AC units, jumping up over here, and then we're back to the front. Bit of clay. Thank you very much. So we're going to enter in. Our zombie's going to attack us straight away. Not really, but when we get near enough, this is what this level is good at sometimes. When you get just to that point, one person attacks you, and look at this, and there's always a Steve ready to nibble the ankles, which I do like. So that is a good little layout. Yep, and that's what you get in this POI. You either get a great layout of zombies, or you get a bunch of zombies that are not moving, which is, you know, just not good enough. We want better. We want this updated. I really do. And I'll show you also, oh my God, there's also, in this room, in fact, there is a something hidden away for you, but you're just never going to get it. You're never going to bother with it. We'll come back to that at the end. Firstly, let's go to the sound trap. And look at that. She doesn't want to do anything, so we'll just slice her in the face. And that there is not what we want, is it? So, cupboards, medical supplies, and a toilet. Looking for that gun. Nothing there today. Nothing much else in there. And then we come into this room, and this guy then works up. This guy wakes up. That's pretty cool. That's okay. That's what we want. We want to get nibbled from both sides. Bit of a shelf in here. Some soup. And then the usual kitchen. What do we got? We've got a sink. Okay, chance of acid. There's a few sinks in this place. Some spoiled trash underneath in this sneaky cheeky here. Cabinets galore. We have our wall oven. We have our fridge. We have our coffee maker. And we also have extra. We've got a nice little water cooler there. So grab your stuff, look for that cooking pot, and head over here. Straight away, look at this again. Kind of from both sides here. We've got some zombies, which is nice. Oh, did I get you? No, let's chop your legs off. Blah, 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 blah. There's a duffel bag. We'll have that. But there's some early day, that's why it's worth coming in here. Knowing the POIs where the leather is, if you're trying to make your beautiful little deals when it comes to a forge. Underneath here, this is where I keep my trash in my own personal home in real life. I have a hole underneath my stairs. You know, you've got to do that. It's completely normal. We come up here, no one wakes up. There's nothing much going on. But there was this little unusual bit we could see from below. And this yellow bar. Anytime you see a yellow bar, it means, hey, head over here. And we do, because in the walls too. Completely normal. That's where you keep your trash. Now, this is another great little jump scary kind of one. We have our sink. We think everything's okay. Our fancy toilet. And then even through this gap here, we go for this. But look at this as I come here. They get a slap on usually. Sometimes they can hit you through that actual block itself, that plate block, as we know it is there, that little plate there, which is pretty amazing. So nothing that isn't a shelf. Okay, we're going to continue knocking through here, And I will show you a little secret right now, because once you've hit those and you're onto this little section here, no one really bothers with these two grills up here. And there is, if I can hit this, there is a backpack hiding up in that little top bit. Not exactly very lucrative for me right now with one bone, but there we go. These two are locked. I'm standing on all of these sound traps. Nothing's happening. And then we go into this room. And guess what? Is there? No, there's no one in here. I've never had anyone in this part of the room, and it's pretty empty for me, besides a couple of things to wrench. So out of this little hole here to the duffel bag, grab ourselves, there we go, that's nice, a bit of a cooking pot for us today. And then back in this room, there's a light in here saying go out this way. Anyone in here? It'd be nice if you were a bit faster. Sometimes they are. In the next couple of rooms, they normally jump out at you and kind of give you a good whack in there, which is kind of good. Oh, is that nightstand? Oh, come on, no goggles for me. Oh well. Sometimes the toolbox. Watch out, this breaks. And then as you go in here, left or right, there's always a zombie. And yeah, well, I got them, but they can give you again a good old tickle. We grab a couple of sinks extras here, more chance of the acid. There we are, there is some acid. And then we got the final deals. We have, let me just creep a little bit around here. We've got a zombie here, 2 in here and 1 just outside. And they are timed perfectly. So we grab this one, then these 2 come out. Oh, boink, and then the next one comes through and annoys you as well. Go away. And then we got a big pile of zombies. Up here we have a bit of trash hiding behind this bit, but where this one is not that kind of broken look, we also have, oh my god, I'll just stand up here. This thing gets in your way. This always bugs me. We have a pair of shoes there, and we got a nice pair of kinky boots there. Some pills, thank you very much. Some ammo, thank you very much. And then we've got a poppin' pills and a shotgun messiah too. Let's grab what's in here. Good first aid kit. And the gun store, well, bits, I suppose. And then in our final loot, tier 2 loot, there's some nice little goodies there. Lucky Looter 7. Find more medical supplies in the loot. Isn't that lovely? So, I don't think there'll be anything behind these, but I'll break them anyway. And then we're back outside. Not all done, though, yet. We have got a bit of a trash right here. I don't think this is anything. Nope. And then we nip up here. Don't forget to stop and turn, because there is a bit of trash on top of this AC unit. We get up here, and this is quite lucrative for extra loot that we sometimes get in these POIs, because in here we have a nice little, well, nice medium ammo pile here. We have some luggage. And we also have a large chemistry set. More chance of that acid. If you want to get out of here, go up via the top or just come over here. And this will break out underneath you. And you're back at the top of the stairs. So let's go back down here, because I do have that one obscure little secret to show you. And that is in this garage here. And that is on this grate. This grate is breakable. But when you do, because the POI is not set up properly, I will show you how to fix this in a bit. Not permanent in your game, but how the fun pimps need to do it. We have this section here, and if I hit this, you've got to hit through 5,000 to get through this. If you want to go to the side, it's still 5,000, so you're never going to bother to try and get the loot in here. If you try with an admin gun to shoot through this, well, because it's glitched out, if I shoot, I'm only shooting the little box below it. So I've got to take this one out, and there it is. Look at that. There is the weapons bag that's meant to be the goody little hidden loot for you in this POI, but it is, I don't know if it's purposely done, but it's underneath this silly little block. So the question is today, and this is what we're going to do now, is we're going to go and head over to Day 1 Cheese Mode with our character with no points spent on it, and we're going to see what's the battle like going to be round here, and then we'll end the video, oh hello dear, and then we're going to head into editor mode, and I'm going to show you why some of these zombies are not quite set up as I would have expected them. So now we are in our Day 1 mode character. We're going to pop around to the right hand side here and see if we can deal with some of these zombies. So what I'm going to do in order to cheese this, because I know the POI well, is I'm actually going to come round the back. Now, I'm not going to kind of cross the threshold of over this pool area. I'm going to stay to this side, and I'm going to try and keep an eye out to see if I can get anyone in here. Now, I don't think I can see them this time round, which is kind of annoying. And we're just going to have to activate them and see if they come at us. There they are. I did actually just must have dipped a toe across here. There's not much we can do about this besides have the fight. So let's get some knife action here. Yeah, we can do this. Remember, this is just a little tier 1 bone knife. I haven't put any points in the character, as I said earlier, and if you just get your timings right and use that bleed out as well, look at that, they've gone, absolutely gone. We're going to use the same trick as before. We're going to come over here, look at this, I'm not crouching or anything, and we're going to stab this. Then we do get a bow and arrow out and crouch, and we are going to splat this guy right in the head. So we've got a couple of cupboards straight away, which we can do. Why can I hear a Steve somewhere? I can hear a Steve. Are they round the front here? Just coming along to try and ruin the old video. No, it's not Steve. You sounded like a Steve lady. We're going to do some more stabbing on here. Always going for the head. And then when they're down, slap them one, and they're in trouble. So we can do this even as an early day character, but it is busy, this one. It is very busy. It's difficult to do. I'm going to try and collect everything as if I was playing, so I can see my total loot. This time we've got lockers, which is great, and that food pile, which is always going to be there for you. And then we come round here. Is the grill available for us today? It is, which is nice. We'll grab that bone. There's another chair. Now we've got to go up here and see what we can deal with. So, oh, hello, I'll have a candle any day of the week. Let's grab this block here, and we're just going to start coming up into this section here. And there is a zombie, or two, in fact. So it's a very challenging cheese, but look at that tier 2 loot. You know that's good. So crouch, I'm going to pop this fella in the head. And then, I don't know, maybe I should maybe Minecraft a bit of this. Get a bit of weird framing going. There we go. And then can we get a headshot on this fella here? I kind of hope so. So I'm still crouched. And then we're making sure we fully extend the bow. And then pop. That fella's down. I wonder if they're going to activate when I get down here. I'm staying crouched. And then we're going to pop this out. And we're going to pop this out. And then, there they are. Oh, all the way back. Smack, you're down. And then smack, you're down. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done it all. We've absolutely done it. So everything is for the looting right now. So I'm going to grab my trash there, grab my potted plant. I'm actually going to go straight up here. This time we've got an ammo pile on top of here. So that's well worth remembering that little thing there. Because in here, there's our other ammo pile too. So we're going to grab that, and then we're going to get, oh, this time we don't have the luggage, okay, but we do have the large chemistry set. Thank you very much. So this is, for a lot of work, but it's a lucrative cheese. This is a lot of cool stuff. So let's get back down this ladder here, and then we're safe to come in here, aren't we? So I'll grab my stone arrows that I was using, and then we'll break these two things out here. We've got those shoes, very nice. We can sell those. I think they're worth about 50, is that right, those boots? Absolutely, yep, they're worth 50, absolutely great. Let's get the little ammo pile here. Let's get the Mopower electronics. And then let me go through the process of opening these things up with a tier 1 axe, which is a bit slow. So that's now open. We'll go for this one first. Look at that. Chemistry schematic, gas schematic, and a wheel. A load of nice tech junky stuff. And the final loot. Look at that. Well, we'll examine it all in a bit. That is pretty damn amazing. We can also come in here, and this fella isn't waking up either. Now, the trick here is that there's either a fella here or there's somebody standing in the shower. If they're here, well, you're lucky. You can just shoot them straight in the head. If you don't, then only come onto this block and they still won't activate. And you can sit here and break down this door and then shoot them in the head again without waking them up. So the cheese continues because we can come in here and we got a double sync chance as well. And they didn't wake up, remember, didn't wake up at all whilst I was messing about in this room. It's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of easy cheese, really. But we got a toolbox this time as well. Look at that, there's a toolbox. And we will grab that as well. That is brilliant. Let's fall off here. Woo, boink. We're back down again, get the cement mixer, and we are done with this cheese. We could dig things up, break things down. We are completely overladen by 14, and let's have a look at what we got. Look at that. It is crazy. We can do things. We can scrap these and scrap these and scrap this. But when you just look at all this loot, and it's fantastic. We're up to a tier 2 bone knife. We got some decent bullets. I've got chemistry station, gas can. That's pretty good combo to have, to be fair. Needle and thread. A couple of tech junkies there. Some food, some drink, a burning shaft mod, which we all love. A serrated blade mod. Stick that on the bone knife. You're having a party. That is awesome. With some vehicle stuff and some first aid as well. So let's get the cheeseometer out on this one. It's not worth a 1 because of all those battlings, and I don't think it's worth a 3 because of all those battlings, so we're going to give it a 2. It's definitely worth all of that effort because there is so much loot available. But there is more for those of you that stick around in the video. Of course, there is this lovely little backpack here that we can grab. But there was one little sneaky cheeky I like to save for my viewers. Let me just get my HUD back up here, and we can shoot this one out, because underneath here there is also a gorgeous little ammo pile, yet more of it for you to add to that gorgeous loot that we have. To finish off this little video, what we're going to do is we're going to head into editor mode, because I'm going to show you this. This is still a problem here. This is in a different version of the map. We're going to do this. There's that weapons bag. We're going to go into editor mode. We'll examine this bit. We'll see if we can get rid of that lump of knackered ground that's there, and then have a look at some of the zombies around the back and their spawn boxes and why it all is acting a little bit odd. So here we are in the editor mode, and you can see from my toolbar there that I'm often very, very busy in here. So if you ever want to see me mess around, build stuff and edit stuff, then make sure you use the links below for Discord and Twitch, where we get on with that kind of thing. Here I can show you, there's a weapons bag. It can be seen in editor mode through here, but this is absolutely knackered. How would we fix this? Well, I've got a beautiful video on all the different keys that we need, but if we do actually put a blue box in there, there is a magical little key combination where you can just kind of get rid of that, and that's all they need to do. And I think that little key, I'll save how to modify the terrain like that and flatten out the grass if you have problems when you do this. I'll do that in a video. We've got a video recently about all the keys in debug menu, and now we're going to be doing a video on all the keys in editor menu, so look out for that. So now around the back of the POI, I am going to press F6 and then hit sleeper volume. This is going to bring up a whole bunch of boxes that show us what area you need to stand in order to activate the zombies. This area here, a little bit larger than I thought actually. It's 3 bits of the grass in here. Activate 1 to 2 of these zombies will appear, and they are set to attack. That's why they came at us straight away. This is the weird one that I kind of think, I can understand what they're doing, but I kind of think it's a bit of an odd one here once you know about it. Only in this strip, not even over here, only in this strip do you activate this zombie, and this is why I stood here and I can jump up and down, make loads of noise, and not until we stand in this section will it actually come and kill us, so we can break it down and shoot them in the head. The other weird one really was this little room here. When we jumped in here, I said it could either be left or right for a zombie to spawn, but when we're doing the cheese and we come in this way, they could have just brought this box over to the side here. If you stand in this clear space here, this person isn't waking up. You just shoot them straight in the head, or you break down this door and shoot this one straight in the head. So there's a few little things to sort out here, and I'm sure we could go around and analyze every single different one of them. Things were good like this though, of course, where you stand in here, this guy gets you, and then this one is set to only be a Crawler Steve, so you get your ankles nibbled. All great stuff and really good fun. But thank you for watching today. Please hit all the gorgeous buttons that are in front of you, only the nice ones of course, and hit subscribe if you want more videos. There should be something appearing on your screen right in the middle somewhere saying, hey, watch this, so why not do this? Thank you, have a great day, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.